So there's a number of different stitches included with this machine, the 2250, Singer 2250. So you straight stitch, and then to adjust the length, this is your length control. If you need to sew very close to the edge, you have the option of this straight stitch, but with the needle moved to the right part, so the furthest right part. So if you look at the needle while I move this control, you'll see what happens. So at the moment it's at the right, and when I move it, it goes to the left. It actually goes back to the center. So that's the right setting. So this is your zigzag. So there's a couple of different clicks in there. So this is the widest zigzag, and this is the least wide zigzag here. Okay, so if you're doing a very wide zigzag, you'll get this. Moving on then to 3-step zigzag. This is used for repairing things, for bar tacks, and for sewing through elastic. The main use you use it for is sewing through elastic. So you would stretch the elastic, not stretch what it's attaching to, and then use this zigzag straight through the middle of the elastic to secure it. This one then is a stretch blind hem, and the reason that the blind hem is the V shape on the left hand side. So it's a blind hem where you're folding it up, where you want the hem to feed in like this. Actually be feeding it in like this. There's no option to change it around the other side. It's just for hemming, maybe like that, something, a dense stretch fabric. And hem then for woven, and this has the option of feeding in from the left or feeding in from the right. So this would be feeding in from the left, and this is feeding in from the right. This then is a looser blind hem, and it's just for, say, tacking up trousers, or where you just want to have the lightest possible little piece holding the hemming up. You don't want the stitches visible from the front side. Another decorative stitch, and then another decorative stitch. This would be used for sewing along the edge of, say, cotton, and then afterwards you would cut right beside these stitches to give a scalloped edge. And these then, 3, 4 and 2 and 1, are the buttonhole. So it's a 4-step buttonhole. So first of all, number 1, you go down the right hand side, do the tack at the bottom. Number 3, go back up the left side, and then number 4, do the tack at the top. And you'd use that in conjunction with the buttonhole foot. It's in here. This white plastic foot is the buttonhole foot.